Good morning. Good morning, Harrison. Good morning. Welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, we're Shawn and Tyler. We're two new dads. It's Friday, August. Salty. Yeah, it's August 1st. We are just starting a new vlog to take us through the weekend. We are going to the doctor's office this morning with Harrison. It's just a standard routine thing. Nothing's going on. Just going.
I discovered my camera is cracked this morning.
Yeah, and my phone won't charge. If you watch the last two vlogs, my iPhone saga where I order a replacement through Apple Express with Apple Care never showed up. So we both have Apple Care appointments or Genius Bar appointments this week to get our phones looked at because mine won't. It charges sometimes, but that's not good enough. And that's what Apple Care is for, is if you damage your phone. So yeah, we're gonna take you through a couple days in our life. We're gonna go to the doctor's office. We never take you guys into Harrison's doctor's appointments. We don't go into them because that's his private information. But there's nothing going on. It's just a checkup. Last night was our first night on our new bed. We got a king bed. If you missed our last vlog, I love it. I loved the space. Our animals loved the space. We gotta call someone to get our old bed out of here. And yeah, I just wanted to come on and start the vlog. That way, we're good to go.
Okay, so it is only a high of 80 today here in Louisville. So me and Harrison went out for a little walk. Since it's not super blazing miserable, he is obviously asleep right now. I think that will change because I'm gonna have to take him out of the stroller. But when I get inside, I'm going to try to give him his bottle and get him situated for a whole nap time deal. But this is the first time I spoke to you all today. So I'll get back to you all in a minute, hopefully after he naps. It was a big New Music Friday, and a New Music Friday I was super excited about. And so, of course, I want to get my thoughts on that. I thought I would have talked to you all a little bit more today, but we just spent quite literally about 3 hours putting up a fight for a nap, in which he finally decided to fall asleep on me for 25 minutes. And so here we are. Look at how handsome he is, though. I love him so much, but whew, it was a stressful couple of hours. I think last time I talked to you all, we had went on our walk. When we came in from our walk, we did a lot of our usual routine, but then he was due for a nap again around 2-ish, I believe it might have been. It's now 5. It took 2 hours or so to actually get him to take the nap, and then it was a very short one. So he's probably gonna be a little bit tired and cranky the rest of the night, but we're only a couple hours away from bedtime, and we're doing pizza for dinner. We always do pizza for dinner on Friday nights. I think I may go for a run in a little bit. I don't know. Shawn was wanting to work out. I was also wanting to run because it's not that hot outside. And plus, the last couple hours have been stressful, but we'll see what's going on. That really is what a day in my life is looking like right now. So. You want to hold it? You want to hold it? Oh. He is holding the camera right now, though, guys. Last I talked to you guys, Harrison had fought his nap. He took a nap on me for 30 minutes. He's watching his Goo Goo and Gaga right now. Shawn just came down from work. I am going to go get a quick run in because it feels good outside. And I haven't been able to run outside really. Well, I did last week or something, and I felt like I was going to literally pass out and die. But it feels good today, so I just wanted to do that because I'm pretty sure this feeling good today is fleeting. The forecast, I'm pretty sure, climbs back up. I'm back from my run. I just did a quick 4-mile run. Honestly, I think 6 miles last night. That run, it wasn't, the weather felt fine, but I don't know, my legs just felt kind of stiff. But glad I did it nonetheless. Now I'm working on our pizza. We do pizzas every Friday night. I'm going to get these going, get these put up, and then I need to shower. Harrison needs a bath. And yeah, so I'll catch up with you guys a little bit later.
Good morning, vlog. It is the next day, and we are in the car. We are going to Cincinnati to visit two of Tyler's friends. I think we've already addressed this and talked about our plans to do so. We kind of spontaneous. So Tyler has two very, very close friends that live in Cincinnati. One of them he's known since he was 3, and the other one since middle school. So yeah, they come down here pretty often, and we're like, we're not doing anything. And it's like we can go. And Harrison's like pretty good about being out in public. I think it's because we've taken him out since he was like a wee little baby. But anyway, he is just playing in the back seat in his car seat like, with some of his toys. I expect him to take a nap pretty soon. We grab coffee. We're going to the mall first because we each have Apple appointments at the Apple store. My phone has now been going on for 2 weeks. I just haven't gotten it fixed. My phone was never delivered. If you watched the last vlog, FedEx just lost it, the replacement phone. And so I spent a week trying to fight with Apple and FedEx to get it. And they're like, okay, well, we'll just refund the service order and just, try going to the Apple store. Like, gee, why didn't I think of that? But we were busy last week because Harrison wasn't feeling good. So going to the Apple store today in Ohio, and hopefully my phone's charging a little more often now, but still not very often. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. And Tyler has a cracked camera. Like one of his cameras is cracked. So that's what Apple Care is for. I'm a big proponent of Apple Care. I think they will probably just fix Tyler's, and they will probably give me a new phone, is what I think is going to happen. I don't know.
I read that sometimes they have to replace like the entire back of the phone, and then sometimes if there's something else, like if they can't do something with the lens, then they have to just give you another phone.
Yep. So mine's water damage. So, but we plan on getting the new iPhone 17s when they come out in next month. So we don't need new phones. Well, I literally need my phone to charge. So. Yeah. It's just unfortunate timing, but that's what Apple Care is for. Harrison's starting to stir. He should be taking a nap. I'm going to handle him, and we'll catch you probably when we get to Ohio. Hey, buddy. We're in Ohio. We're going to the Apple store to get our phone serviced, and then we're meeting Tyler's friend at her house. Then we're coming back here to do some shopping, but our Apple appointments are like first thing. We stopped at the food court. It's a long drive. What usually takes us an hour and a half took us like almost 2 hours, or more than 2 hours, because of traffic. And the traffic wasn't at the bridge, which it usually is. Instead, it was at just some random part of Kentucky, and so it rerouted us. And here we are. Harrison's a trooper as always. Usually he's like pretty good in public, and I don't take that for granted because it used to not be this way. But it's like exposure therapy. We take him out all the time now, and so now he's just along for the ride.
In fact, I think he's better in public than at home most of the time.
Yeah. Okay, we're out of the mall. We I have a new phone. I think I'm keeping it caseless for a minute. I might change my mind later on. So if you see me with a case, mind your business.
You should not do that.
But we're leaving the Apple store. Tyler doesn't have a phone for like 2.5 hours or so. We're going to go get coffee and see one of his friends. But the Apple store took forever. It was so busy. So always make an appointment. I got to figure out how to turn the sound off on this navigation thing. It's going to drive me crazy. Harrison started throwing a fit in the Apple store toward the end. But we were there for a 15-minute appointment for like an hour and some change. So... but it's okay. They just gave me a new phone, and then I put a screen protector on it. But I don't know if I want a case or not. We're getting a new phone in a month and a half, so I'm like, I'll probably put a case on it because I'm paranoid. But maybe for today, I'll see how it goes today.
We're getting a new phone in a month and a half, but you can usually trade in your old phone, but you can't trade your old phone in if you drop it and crack it and break it.
Or I can just get a new one with Apple Care and then trade that one in.
And pay another extra $100.
Exactly. We're getting out of here and getting coffee, and Harrison he needs to take a nap. But I think that's his problem. He ate in the mall. He just needs a nap, but he doesn't care about that and his own needs. His life would be easier if he just went down for a nap, though.
I came here with my friend because she used to live like right by here. She doesn't now. She lives like 15 minutes away. but it's a Cincinnati local coffee shop, and it is really good.
And busy. And Harrison has used the bathroom, and I need to change him. Okay, we're leaving Tyler's friend's house. We're going back to the mall to get his phone. Harrison he does this thing. We get in the car for like 5 minutes. He'll do this. And he just had a bottle. He should be ready for a nap again. But we're meeting with his other friends back at the mall. We're going to just do some shopping today. I'll show you what we get. I may get nothing, may get something. We'll see.
I think I want a pair of aloe socks. I feel like I can't come up here and get nothing.
Okay. Tyler said we may get aloe socks. We'll see. We'll take you along. I think I'm getting these.
Hello guys, we are in the car. We're still about an hour and 15 from home. I was gonna say Harrison is not asleep. He's just chilling in the back seat right now. Shawn is driving now. Shawn is driving us home. We had a good day. We just visited with one of my friends at her house for a little while, and then we went back and picked up my phone, and then we went back to the mall and hung out with a couple of my other friends at the mall. Shawn got a pair of lemon shoes, and that was all that happened there, for real. And then we went to Texas Roadhouse, which was fine, but they made Shawn's steak wrong and just bad in general. I guess he said it was really bad steak.
It was like, I ordered it medium, and it came out, it was cooked all the way through, and I don't send food back. I just ate it. I didn't really eat it, but yeah. Oh well. Live and you learn.
But at places like Texas Roadhouse, I feel like I'm so full right now. Like, I know I ate too much. I overate.
There was like plenty of other stuff. I ordered steak and
Yeah.
ribs, so like I had enough to eat. But my steak was quite bad.
But now we're just headed back home. Like I said, still a little over an hour away. Harrison has not went to sleep yet. I would venture to say he will fall asleep at some point in the next hour. And then I think when we get home, he may just be ready for a bottle when we get home and straight to bed, or we may have another wake window. Who knows? But we'll let you know when we get back home.
Good morning, guys. It is currently 10 o'clock. I've been up about 2 hours now. Shawn's been up a little bit longer. It was my night feed last night. Harrison only got up once last night, but we also put him to bed later because we got in from Cincinnati later, and so he didn't actually, like, I think, lay down for bed until like the 9 o'clock-ish hour. So he only woke up once. He woke up at 2, took, I think, like a full 7 or 8 ounces, and then went back to sleep until 6. And so 6 is like our cutoff. So like whoever did the night feed, if he wakes up like really around like 5:30-ish, it's almost like the person who didn't do the night feed gets him, because by the time that feed's done and everything, whatever. So it's always like a nice, like when I woke up this morning when I heard him crying again, Shawn said it's 6:02, and I was like, sweet. But I'm going to the gym here in a couple hours. I'm going to do a tread class. I kept thinking though, I was like, man, I should have just, honestly, I could have just ran on my own today because the weather is fine outside and it's nice. And honestly, the music in Orange Theory, when it's not a gay coach, from my experience, does not slay. So I was just thinking about, I'm like, oh, I'm on this tread class today, but I'm gonna be running to like Teddy Swims. So yeah, but then if you can't late cancel a class because then you get charged, whatever. But I have a vinyl to show you all. I had a vinyl delivered yesterday, and this is Renee Rapp's new album, Bite Me. This is the Spotify exclusive. It is an alt cover, and it is a lemon, I think it's called like lemonade pressing. It's yellow. I got this one because I liked the standard cover, but I think for some reason I only saw the standard cover in a black variant, and then she had a signed variant, but it was with an alt cover that I didn't really love, but I did like this alt cover. So I got this one in the yellow, and honestly, I really enjoyed this album. I like it a lot. My favorites are Kiss It, At Least I'm Hot, and maybe Shy. But honestly, I like almost all of the album. I like it quite a bit. I think it's pretty good. So yeah, I have this vinyl and looking forward to spinning it when I get the chance. I decided to be real with y'all because I look a mess right now. I just got back from Orange Theory and I ran 6 miles on the treadmill. I'm still catching my breath. I'm glistening, and I was in the car on the way over here and I was like, am I gonna pass out? No, I'm kidding. I was fine, but I'm just, whew. And Shawn does this thing. I just told him, like, I'll come back from Orange Theory and I'll be like, oh, I almost ran 5 miles, or I almost ran 6 miles or whatever. And he's like, why didn't you? So I sped up towards the end so I would hit the 6 mile mark, and then actually I got to like 6.05 actually. So, but I'm about to make a breakfast sandwich, and because I need to eat, but I hadn't ate because I don't like to eat earlier in the day if I know I'm going to get on the treadmill, unless like my run is like later in the evening. But gonna do that, then gonna shower, and then I think we're going to run out to Trader Joe's because Shawn wants to go.
People keep stopping us and telling us how cute Harrison is everywhere we go. We know, but it's going to his head, I fear. You can't eat that.
There was like 3 people in Trader Joe's that were like, oh my gosh, he's so cute, or he's such a beauty.
People tell us this is his color, like this salmon color.
Like
We need to buy more clothes for him, like regular clothes, not pajamas, because he is growing so fast, and we had so much newborn and 0 to 3, and we haven't bought a lot of 3 to 6, which is where he is starting to get to. He'll be 5 months old tomorrow, which is, God, that's crazy. Anyway, reminds me a lot of when we were in Vegas. You know what else reminds me when we were in Vegas? Trader Joe's, because that's what we lived on when we were out there. If you watched the vlogs then, which is where I think a lot of you probably came into the fold and joined. We be quite busy some nights. Like Tyler, I'll finish work late. Tyler will go to the gym, and then we won't like eat like a nutritious dinner, or like not really that nutritious, but we won't eat much. So we'll just like chips and like popcorn and ice cream for dinner, and that's not good. Picked up some things. The point being that like there will be nights that like we're slammed. I can like throw something on the stove real quick, like literally like real quick, like less than 10 minutes. And go from there. I tried a Chomps. It was at the checkout line. Disgusting. Y'all who say this is good, it tastes like dog food. These are turkey breasts. I don't know why I thought about chicken, but
I think we got those when we were in Vegas.
I thought about chicken in Vegas.
I like turkey too, though.
Yeah, they were chicken thighs. I know, but anyway, this is turkey breast tenders. We got the chicken version when we were in Vegas, and it was really good. I got some pot stickers. I had a taste for them. So I will be having these one night this week. Tyler probably will not. These breaded cheddar cheese curds are like pretty good. And not nutritious, not dinner, but we were like, it's one of the things we grabbed on the way out. And then we got some different variations of gnocchi. I think especially like these are really, really easy to throw on, super fast. And then all reliable. Got a couple things of chicken fried rice. I lived on this stuff in college.
And we
yeah, and more gnocchi. That's it. That's really all I got from Trader Joe's. I spent a total of $42. It would be $40 if I can get that Chomps. That was disgusting. And then I mentioned yesterday at Lululemon, I got a new pair of shoes, but I don't think I showed those shoes. I've had my eyes on them for a bit. I used to like buy shoes all the time, but I kind of stopped because I don't go anywhere. But I wanted just another pair of white sneakers because that's like I only wear white sneakers, not like the Colt did that one time, but like that's just my choice. I just like the way they look on me. And so I went into Lululemon, and Ohio was like no sales tax. It was a sales tax holiday, which is really, really nice. So I got these. They came with this shoe bag that I'm not going to keep. I don't need it. But this is the shoe. And then it came with extra strings that aren't white. Like they're like beige off white, which is really nice. So that's that. I'm gonna put all this stuff up, and then I think I might take a nap. I'm quite tired today. Tyler was on night shift last night, but even then I was like up at 6:02 when Harrison woke up, I think Tyler said earlier. But I don't know, I woke up at like 3:30 and just had the hardest time falling back asleep. And I think I like knew in the back of my head that like I need to fall asleep soon because I will have to be up at like 6 o'clock with Harrison. and that made it worse. Like I had a harder time falling asleep after that. So I think I'm gonna just like take it easy for a little bit, and then I don't know what I'm gonna cook for dinner. I said chicken out, but I don't know what I'm gonna cook. And then tonight's SummerSlam Part 2. I watched SummerSlam last night, and yeah, I want to go to a WWE event. I feel like that would heal a part of my like inner child.